Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here, and this is my reaction to the 2-0 victory over Hibs tonight in the Premiership. Another good performance from Rangers, certainly not as swashbuckling as what we've seen against Hearts. We maybe had to work a slightly wee bit more for it, I would have said. I wouldn't say it was a battling performance at all. Hibs never offered really that much, to be honest, but that was due to us because we largely contained Hibs and whatever they done. So really, really delighted, obviously with the clean sheet and more importantly the 3 points and the good performance as well. So hopefully that's us got whatever it was at after the break out of our system now, and we can go on the win and run. It's really all about what we do. If we keep on winning, all our games, that includes 2 Old Firm games as well, it's going to be our title. We can't rely on Celtic at all dropping points, even though they had a wee scare tonight. We've got to do the job ourselves, and in that it comes to Old Firm games. However, this game we had one change from the Hearts game, and that was the obvious one. That was Kamara in for the injured Jack. So we lined up McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Balogun, Bassey, Kamara, Lundstrom, Aribo, Arfield, Kent and Morelos. On the subs bench with McLaughlin, Barisic, Zukowski, Davis, Ramsey, Sands, Ahmad, Roof and Sakala. So in the first half, it was a really decent first half. We came out the traps flying. Really how we finished the Hearts game off. Constant pressure from us, not letting Hibs get anything, and it paid off early on because in the 4th minute, those 3 words, penalty to Rangers. Clear as you like penalty. Kent got the ball on the left, couple of step overs, drops his shoulder, gets inside the box, and McGinn clearly takes Kent out. An absolute stonewaller. Up steps Tavernier on the 5th minute and slots the penalty right down the middle. Keeper dives one way, but he couldn't get to the ball with his outstretched legs, so that made it 1-0. Outside of that, our best chance of the half probably came about a couple of minutes later on the 7th minute when there was a long ball floated into the box from the right by Tavernier. Arfield volleyed it just wide. A really, really good chance. Really unlucky that there. Could he have been doing better? Perhaps. The fact that he managed to make contact with the ball and come close was unlucky anyway. Unfortunately though, Balogun had to come off injured on the 13th minute because he appeared to fall awkwardly, and I don't know if it was his ankle or his hip or something like that, but he had to come off and hobble off. A minute later, Barisic came on as his replacement, so hopefully not a serious one there, because it's really the story of Balogun's career, coming back for a game or two, playing well, then getting injured, and repeat. Hibs' best chance of the half probably came on the 15th minute when they had a free kick from 25 yards, took a dip at the last minute, and it was just over the bar. Actually hit the netting just above the goal. We certainly had another penalty claim a minute later though, because Kent was nudged in the back when in the box. Nothing given. Seen him given, not seen him given. To me, it was a penalty, and I don't think the referee had the best of games. He was getting a lot of things wrong for both teams tonight, and certainly we never got the rub of the green after the penalty, and I think that a second penalty claim there was certainly one of them. We had another good chance on the 18th minute when Morelos had a curling shot on the edge of the box, was definitely goal bound, and it had the Hibs keeper diving to make a save and put it out for the corner, so really unlucky that there from Morelos. We then seemed to take our foot off the gas a wee bit with Hibs coming back into it a wee bit more. However, they got nothing from it because we contained it. We did allow them, it seemed, to have a wee bit more possession and get forward a wee bit more. I don't know if they upped their game a wee bit, but certainly we did appear to sit back slightly. However, it was still largely us, with us making a number of chances, in particular from Morelos and Kent. We just needed to up the pace in the final third, and I'm sure a second goal would have put the game to bed. So that's what we're looking for in the second half. And again, it wasn't a swashbuckling performance, but it was certainly solid, perfunctory. We controlled the game up until really the last couple of minutes when Hibs had their probably best chances of the whole game. However, we did pretty much put the game to bed on the 57th minute when Morelos scores a fantastic goal to make it 2-0. It was patient build-up, a lovely through ball on the right side to Morelos, who was running into the box. He beats the offside trap and shoots high into the net past the keeper. A brilliant goal. See, if Morelos could read the offside line slightly bit better, then goals like that would be raining in from him, because that was just a perfect execution, a perfect reading of the line, and a great goal and a great finish. 74th minute, we had another good chance where it was a quick break up the park with Tavernier. He never realised there was a man behind him who got a foot to it, but the ball broke for Tavernier, who played a lovely pass into the box to the on-running Morelos, who got a shot off, but the keeper managed to instinctively put out a hand and direct it away from the goal. It was a great save, a great shot, just it was really unlucky there for Morelos. Should have had a second. A minute later though, 75th minute, Arfield and Aribo off, Ramsey and Sakala on. We had another good chance in the 79th minute when there was a quick up break break up the park. The ball was slid to the left to Kent, got into the box, cut it back and has a good shot. The defender speculatively stuck out a leg and managed to deflect a goal-bound shot up and over for the corner. Kent, you can see a goal coming. He's going to score a barrel load in one game. He's had a number of chances in the last game there. He's had a number of chances again today. You just need him to score one goal and I think the floodgates will open with him. And then, as I said, Hibs probably had their two best chances of the game in the 88th minute. The first one with they had a driving run on the right. They got a shot off outside the box and McGregor had to make a decent save. And then probably the better of the saves was on the 92nd minute when they had a good shot on the left and McGregor had to pull off a great save to put it out for the corner. He was raging at the defence at that one for letting the shot in the first place. But we rounded out the game. Really good to see. Another 3 points on the table. Another clean sheet. Brilliant. Really got to be delighted with that one. Leads us up into Saturday's game against Annan. That's a game away in the Scottish Cup. That's a 17:30 kick-off, so a bit of a pain that kick-off as well, certainly for any travelling support. But I'm sure we'll have enough to get past that. Can't be complacent about it though. It's a cup game after all, but you've got to think that we'll make a raft of changes. Maybe see a wee bit more of Ramsey, maybe see the new Polish player we've got as well, and maybe give a few players a rest as well. However, I'll be back with a post-match after that game. I just uploaded our latest podcast Dave and I done last night. That came out just about 5:30 today, so you can go to all the usual podcast outlets where you get this podcast as well, and our website, which is ireadypodcast.wordpress.com. So enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for listening and goodbye.